Good evening. In this class, we are going to see about child rights and protection. In this, we are going to see about third unit, child rights, laws, policies, and institutions. In India, the constitutional provisions for child rights primarily stem from the Constitution of India, which was adopted in 1950. Several articles in the Constitution explicitly address the rights and protection of children. In India, the Child Care and Protection Framework comprise various laws, policies and programs aimed at ensuring the well-being, development and protection of children. Now, today we are going to see about POCSO. So, POCSO means POCSO 2012. It is an act, the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act 2012. The Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act 2012 is a comprehensive legislation in India that aims to protect children from offences of sexual assault, sexual harassment and pornography. The key provisions of the Act: definitions of sexual offences. The Act defines various forms of sexual offences against children, including penetrative and non-penetrative acts, sexual harassment, and the use of a child for pornographic purposes. The establishment of special courts. The Act provides for the establishment of a special courts for the speedy trial of offences against children. Strict punishment for offenders. The Act mandates stringent punishment for offenders to deter sexual offences against children. Mandatory reporting of sexual offences. The Act calls for mandatory reporting of sexual offences and false complaints with the intent to defame a person or punishable. Child-friendly procedures. Child-friendly procedures. The Act ensures child-friendly procedures during legal processes, including the confidentiality of the child's identity. The next one is inclusion of the best interest of the child. The Act emphasizes the best interest of the child as the paramount consideration in all actions concerning a child. The next one is gender neutral act. The Act is gender neutral, defining a child as any person below the age of 18 years. No consent for minors. Under the POCSO Act, the consent of a person under the age of 18 is irrelevant regardless of the nature and circumstance of the sexual interaction or the particulars of the person with whom it takes place. The POCSO Act aims to provide robust legal framework for the protection of children from sexual offences, ensuring that they are safeguarded at every stage of the judicial processes. Under the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences 2012, the procedure for reporting sexual offences involves the mandatory reporting. The Act calls for mandatory reporting of sexual offences. If a person has reason to believe that a child has been sexually abused, they are required to report that offence to the appropriate authorities. No time limit for reporting abuse. There is no time limit for reporting sexual offences against children under the POCSO Act. Confidentiality of the victim's identity. The Act ensures the confidentiality of the victim's identity during the entire reporting and legal processes. Medical examination. A medical examination is mandatory for the detection of physical injuries or signs of sexual abuse on the child's body. The next one is police report. The person reporting the offence should file a police report immediately, which will then be forwarded to the special court constituted under the Act. Special courts. The Act provides for the establishment of special courts for the speedy trial of offences against children. Child-friendly procedures. The Act ensures child-friendly procedures during legal processes, including the confidentiality of the child's identity. Thank you.